Hey guys, welcome back to the Minecraft video, and for this video, Mark has invited us back to his mansion, which means that our last project here to put furniture in his house was a complete success. So let's get started. He said he wouldn't be here today, so he said you will find a small chest. So this is the small chest right here, and there will be a book inside. So let's read the book and let's see what it says. It says, "Dear brothers, you did an amazing job with the furniture in the house. Could you make the house a little less block-like? Thanks a ton, Mark." So that is such an amazing message. I'm so happy that he was happy with what we did. And I think what he wants us to do is use the Carpenter's mod to make his house a little bit different. So I'm going to be starting off with the roof today. So let's get right in. I'm going to be doing some of it now to kind of show you guys what you can do with this mod. And then I'm going to kind of call Mark back and see what he says. And if he's happy with it, I will finish off. So I'm going to start off by doing this area right here. So to make these items, all you have to do for the carpenter's block, which is the main item to make all these other items, is get a wooden plank in the middle with sticks all around, and this will make 5 carpenter blocks. And then from here you can now make tons and tons of items like the collapse block, you can make the daylight sensor, you can make ladders, you can make the safe, you can make stairs, the hammer. So that's basically the core item that you need. So that's something that is really important. So I'm going to be getting the slope, and for this all you need is sticks and a block going around in 3 by 3, and as you can see it's going to get a few of these. Now I want to be starting off by just doing a row of them. So here we have a row, put that down, and if you go around, this will actually go around with it. So as you can see, it bends around, and you'll do the same and make a pyramid like shape also. And once you have placed this is the, once again, like the core item you got to place. And once you are quite happy with it, you can choose any specific block that you want. So I'm going to go for, should we go for the diamond ore? Now I'm going to get a few out just so Mark can see different varieties and see which one he's happy about. So I'm going to get the obsidian, the diamond ore, and the bookshelf. So placing the obsidian ore, that's what it looks like. It's quite dark. You can do this with every single item, by the way. And for example, the diamond ore, the bookshelf. The bookshelf looks pretty cool actually, I like that one a lot. And you kind of get the idea and imagine if the whole house was the same shape. Now earlier I was kind of testing out a few things, and you can kind of see here that I use a bit of wood, and I kind of failed a little bit, but I decided that Mark would be happier if I showed him from down here rather than up there, which you can't see. So now let's get rid of these. We've used these up, and let's get into using different variety of items today. So using the carpenter's block, I am going to be doing most of it out here just so you can see what it's like. I'm going to place a few things around. There we go. Let's leave it like that. So now you can do several things with it. You can go straight ahead and get any plain item like the light blue wall. You can put it down, and that's simple. If you want to get a little bit more technical, you can get stuff like snowballs out. So let's get a snowball out. Let's get rid of these. You can get wheat out. You can get vine out, so let's get vine. And then for example, you can get mushrooms out, so let's get mushroom. Then you can also get just plain seeds, and then you can also get, let's get dust out. This is the one, the glowstone dust. And finally we have the string. So we get the string out, and then we can kind of carry on from there. Now if you press shift, it will automatically place the item on top or around it depending on which one you're using. For example, the wheat. And don't forget that these will also use up items as you go along if you want survival mode. The snowball, and then the mushroom. And then you get the idea of using like the glowstone dust. So for example, hopefully you can see this, it's going to glow a little bit more than usual. So let's use it now. There you go. I'm not sure if you saw it. Let's go up here and do it again so you can see. Oops. Let's change the weather. Like everything's just not working out today, clearly. So once the weather stops, there you go. So look at the, we have to land, I noticed. No wonder I was falling. Hopefully you see this. Can you see it light up? There you go. There you go. There you go. So those will now glow in the dark. Where's the sun? The sun's going down, and that's going to be perfect. You will see those glow in just a second. But once you've done that, you can now choose which block you want to go inside. So this is something specifically for Mark to come help me out. I don't know what he wants his house to look like. We have such a variety. Let's do, let's see. Let's use gold ore, and then we can go here, just get any random one. We can do sponge, we can do pumpkin, and we do netherrack, one of these items. So let's do Let's do pumpkin on this one. Let's do sponge on that one. Let's do gold ore on that one. And then if we go here and use netherrack on that one, you kind of get the idea now that you can have such a variety of items. There's probably, with those items there, you can do like 300 different things with all your blocks. And you can kind of see these blocks already lighting up, so that's pretty cool also. So now we have to go inside for our next part. And he said that Mike would be around. It's a bit weird how Mark's calling his dogs Mike. Is there another dog this side? Oh, he needs a buddy. So let's do... I'm scared he might escape whilst I'm here, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to build a little door, but not just any door. I'm going to show you what you can do with these doors. So we've got Carpenter's door. So let's do the first things first, is put these doors down. Perfect. And what color should we get? Should we match the floor inside, which is red wool? So let's go and get red wool. Red wool. And now you can choose the color that you want it to be like. So you can choose 2 separate parts in each door. I'm just going to make them all the same color because that's the way I kind of like it like that. And now getting our Carpenter's mod out again, I'm going to get the hammer and the chisel out. What I'm going to do, because there's a dog, I'm going to reinforce the doors and put this kind of brick-like shape on it, which is pretty cool. And now with the hammer, if you right click once again, you can change the texture of the door and give it, I think it's 6 different textures. So that's empty, that's with a netting, that's with 8 glasses. That's as if there was nothing there, if that was just bricks, you know, that's like a little trap door for anyone. And then you go back to the plain old door. So I'm going to do this one because I like to see what Mark is like. Mark? No, Mike. I'm getting these names wrong now. I'm sure Mark wouldn't be happy if I called his dog Mark. So let's go and run away from the dog before he tells Mark what we did. So let's go upstairs, and right here I wanted to build some ladders. So let's get our ladders out. And once again, you kind of get the idea that to build the ladders you need carpenter blocks in the shape of a H, and we're done there. And then for the downstairs for the door, all you had to do was get carpenter blocks normally to make the carpenter's door. So let's go back into our inventory, get our ladders out, and let's build some ladders. This is just for kind of like showcase, if you know what I mean. We're not really going to be climbing anywhere, but you can climb up them if you want to. And now let's choose our block. So let's go here. I am going to choose, let's do this one, bricks. And let's brick it all up. Oopsie, that's not what I wanted. And then this side, should we get stone? Let's do stone. Plain old stuff, but still very effective. So, oh, I keep on doing that. And now let's get our chisel out. And you can kind of do the same as what I did before in the door. And you get the whole general idea. And with the hammer, you can now change the variety of the sort of things that you're looking for. You got railways, kind of like shape. But that kind of looks pretty cool, to be honest. You know, you barely even notice that it's a ladder and you can climb up it. I'm not sure you can climb up these rail-like ones, let's see. Oh, yes, you can. So that's even cooler. That looks really amazing. It's like a rail going up. So now let's go into our beds. I'm going to place a bed here so Mark doesn't have to go all the way upstairs to the top floor. Let's get our bed out. And then finally, I'm going to do the tile. And then the rest of the stuff, you kind of get the idea. I'll just place this down right here. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. Like, imagine spiking someone's car with that. That would be pretty intense. And then we get a little pyramid-like shape going around. And that is pretty crazy. So let's do our bed. Now with the bed, I know that there is a glitch, so keep that in mind when doing it. If you right click on your bed with your hammer, it will change the bed casing. But there is 5 different varieties, and this isn't one of them. This is just a sign that is slightly glitched. So keep that in mind. Let's just get rid of that. I don't like it like that. Let's get some wool out. Let's see. Let's get orange. There we go. And we can kind of change the color of the little bed outside. And I'm sure he's going to like orange. I like orange. There we have it. So that's pretty cool. And finally we have the tiles, which I'm going to just do right here as you get up to the stairs. And let's place these down. And I know that the stairs are definitely like the most used place in the house. So if you right click the stairs with the hammers, not the stairs, I mean like the tiles. To make the tiles, all you have to do is get carpenter's blocks on the bottom with hardened clay at the top, and that will make your tiles. And then to be able to make them into shapes, just right click with your hammer, and there's different variety of sort of tiles you can get. So this is something really cool that you can do in your kitchens or whatever you want to do with them. So that kind of wraps up this mod. I think Mark's going to be really happy. Let's go downstairs, get our chest out, write him a little letter, and then we are done. We can go home because it's now getting pretty dark. So let's do that. So let's get our book out. Book. Perfect. Right click. Dear Mark, I am so tired of all the work I've done today. I'll come back tomorrow and finish off. Hope you like what you see so far. Brothers. Perfect, and let's put it in the chest that he made for us, and we are done. So thanks guys for watching this mod showcase. Don't forget to give it a like and also subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I'll see you all very soon with another video. Peace out.